JNN is brought to you by Tender Years Preschool.
This week on JagNewsNet, we'll give you an inside scoop on how detection dogs are used on campus, a look into Gregori's first ever homecoming, John Franzia's I Myself Am New to Twitter, and Ronaldo Hernandez is back reporting from the JNN Sports Box, featuring two of our first place teams, cross country and girls tennis. Good morning, Jags. I'm Raquel Houlihan.
And I'm Matthew Martinez, and today is Friday, October 25th. Tommy Tran and Catherine Siciliani met with representatives from Kids Company to simulate the use of detection dogs on campus. Here's their report.
See here. This is Lady, and she's looking for drugs in a PE locker. Here she is looking for drugs in a bathroom, and here she is in a classroom. This is Sue Coelho, Lady's handler. She and Lady came to Gregori to demonstrate the procedures when they come to school campuses.
The classes are just selected randomly. We will come into a classroom. The students will be asked to step outside with the campus supervisor and their teacher. The campus supervisor or the teacher, somebody from the school is always in the room with the handler or handlers and the dogs. The dog merely goes around the perimeter of the room and sniffs any backpacks, jackets, purses, bags, items left behind in the classroom.
The dogs are trained to simply sit down when they sense that there is contraband or traces of it in or on a bag.
We'll do a consensual inspection of the item to make sure that none of those items that the dog is trained to find, none of those odors, are actually present in the bag. And at that time, then the student will be identified by either the teacher or the campus supervisor.
We collect the student, the backpack, the handler with the dog, myself or one of the other administrators, campus supervisor, we all go to my office.
The handler will then explain again about all the odors the dog is trained on, ask the student if they know of a reason why the dog alerted.
Usually, 9 out of 10 times, it's what's called a residual odor, which means the item was around those objects, not necessarily the objects present then. We suggest they clean the backpack, wash it out in cold water, hang it up to dry. Then we call home and let the parents know what was going on.
When drugs are found in possession of a student, the Modesto City School Conduct Code states that the student's punishment can range from a 5-day suspension and notification of law enforcement to a recommendation for expulsion.
We don't want to come and catch kids and have them be in trouble. We want to, want them to be comfortable with us here, understand why we're here.
This has been Catherine Siciliani with Tommy Tran reporting for JNN.
The Gamers Club is currently in the middle of their fall Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Join in on Thursdays during lunch if you're interested in video games. Attention seniors, the deadline for senior ads for yearbook is November 15th. That's only 3 weeks from today. This deadline will not be extended, so be sure to have payment and all photos submitted by that date. If you have any questions, see Miss Alvarado in room C215. Students on campus are still feeling the effects of last week's activities. Let's take one last look before we move into November. Melissa Miranda brings you 60 Seconds of Homecoming.
To see more homecoming highlights, check out JagNewsNet. Gregori's dance department presents Hip Hop, Here We Go. Dance production will be joined by the Hip Hop Club and other guest performers for this high-energy show. There will even be a DJ playing all the music. The shows are Thursday, November 7th and Friday, November 8th at 7 p.m. in the multipurpose room. Tickets are $6 at the door. One spot is left for the Europe trip, so see Mrs. York as soon as possible. All students interested in participating or helping with the Veterans Day Assembly on November 8th should also see Mrs. York. Students in history and English classes attending the Veterans Assembly, make sure to invite a veteran and return the RSVP section of the invitation. Now, here's Ronaldo Hernandez reporting from the JNN Sports Box.
What's up, Gregori? I'm Ronaldo Hernandez coming to you from the JNN Sports Box. Varsity football beat Davis 27-14 last Friday night to make our first homecoming a true success. JV also won with a final score of 33-15. Freshmen didn't play. Varsity soccer tied Johansson 0-0 Tuesday and lost to Mohai last Thursday with a final score of 0-1. Girls varsity volleyball is still undefeated and just beat Mohai in 3 straight sets, 25-6, 25-6, and 25-2. Good job, Lady Jags. Girls tennis beat Downey 8-1 Tuesday to preserve its undefeated league record. Our Lady Jags are now 12-0 in the season. JNN's Anaisa Medina and Rebecca Speakman were at the last home game for the senior day.
Senior Day was held on October 17th at the last home game of the season. Senior tennis players were honored with flowers as a tribute from their coach.
A lot of them have played for 4 years, so I've built really great relationships with them, and I'll miss them a lot.
Senior Laura Rodriguez will be one of the 10 seniors leaving the team this year. She has held first place in MMC for 4 consecutive years, as well as competing in second finals last year.
Hoping to improve this year, hoping to maybe get to semifinals. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I think I've been playing a lot better this year mentally, and my footwork's gotten a lot better, so hopefully we'll see.
Freshman Madison McKay took first place in MMC for 1 week this season and looks forward to the upcoming season.
I really want to improve next year a lot, work on my shots, footwork, and hopefully stay #1 all year.
I think Madison will do a great job next year, and I do have a sophomore, Kerrigan Cook, and Lena Hajawi, who are younger, and then we asked about 4 or 5 other girls who will move up the ladder, and so we should be strong again next year.
As the season comes to an end, the girls maintain an undefeated record, winning the senior day match against Enox 9-0, leading them on their way to competing in section finals. The seniors might be leaving, but have left their mark this season. This has been Anaisa Medina and Rebecca Speakman reporting for JNN.
Girls basketball tryouts begin Tuesday, November 12th from 4 to 5:30. See Mr. Sawyer in room L106 for details and to sign up. Anyone interested in wrestling, please see Coach Campbell in room L203. Now for cross country. Our boys and girls runners beat Mohai on Wednesday the 16th and continue to chase the league title. Raquel Houlihan and Tim Gallagher were at Davis Park to file this report.
Gregori Cross Country competed in their final cluster meet of the season last Wednesday, October 16th, against all high schools in the MMC. Taking first by only 1 point, Gregori pulled through to maintain their undefeated title. We talked to senior runner Alec Villagomez about the meet and some of the struggles they faced.
I mean, probably just the pace in the hills, the combination of the two. It was grueling, but we got through it. Hearing that we won 27-28, that was probably the highlight, no lie. It feels great to get the win over Modesto.
Not only this meet, but the whole season has been quite successful for the team.
The team, we were just so surprised. We had some great freshmen come out. Katrina Fitzpatrick came out. Tori Maravilla, sophomore. Maya's doing great again. She's won all 3 races so far. And Akia keeps moving up. It's just been a great team, great experience this year.
Hayden says that she's really enjoyed running with the team as well.
This has been Sabrina Sodello, Raquel Houlihan, and Tim Gallagher reporting for JNN.
MMC League meet for cross countries today at Tuolumne River Park. Races begin at 2:30. Bow ball plays tonight against Byron at home. Freshmen start at 3:30, JV at 5:30, and varsity at 7:30. The final tailgate party of the year is tonight. Gates open from 4:30 to 5:30. There are no in-and-out privileges and only propane grills are allowed. Volleyball plays against Enox at home on Tuesday. Boys soccer plays in a triple header against Downey on Tuesday. Water polo swims against Enox at Tuesday at the Johansson Pool. Start time is 3:30. That's it for this week. I'm Ronaldo Hernandez signing off from the JNN Sports Box.
Washington, D.C. deadline is approaching. If you want to join your friends on this tour of our nation's capital, see Mr. Souza and C200. JAGS. Last year, yearbooks were sold out. Purchase yours now to guarantee receiving one. Prices will increase soon, so buy yours today while the price is still $70. Purchases can be made in the SBO. Drama Club's Broadway review has been pushed back and combined with High Schooler's Guide to the Galaxy on November 14th and 15th. Tickets are $3 for students and $5 for adults. If you still want to participate in the show, let Mrs. Maxon know in the J Building ASAP. JagNewsNet recently published its fall online edition. Here's a quick look at some of the stories we are running.
For a better look at these stories, photos, and videos, visit JagNews.net. Next week, Fast Club kicks off Red Ribbon Week. They will be having lunchtime activities and decorating the school. Interact starts the canned food drive next week to collect food to donate to the Salida Food Bank for families in need around Thanksgiving time. There will be boxes in every classroom. The class that collects the most food will receive a pizza party. Canned and boxed food will only be accepted. Now, here's your Twitter critic, John Francia, with I myself am new to Twitter.
I'm beginning to notice how much people love to share their hardships on Twitter. Sometimes their descriptions are so graphic, I can barely begin to describe the pain. I want pizza. I really want yogurt mill. I want Reese's so bad. You poor, starving souls. Sometimes, users compel me with their challenges they face every day. My hair isn't growing fast enough. Well, neither is my interest. Others share the struggles of the heart with their followers. When one user may interject, "My boyfriend hates me." Could you blame him? Another might ask, "Can I have a girlfriend?" I think these two are a match made in heaven. Twitter heaven. Finally, I've selected some of the most mouth-watering usernames of Gregori High School. At BurgerKing72. Have it your way. Or at Joseph Like Bacon. Creative and delicious. Here's an interesting one. At Selena _ Well, I myself am new to Twitter. This has been at John Franzia _JNN. Thanks for sharing.
So Matthew, did you participate in Powder Puff?
No, booty shorts just aren't my thing.
Well, I'm Raquel Houlihan.
And I'm Matthew Martinez.
See you next time, and have a happy Halloween.